Tonight, we are hearing from unemployed Valley workers about the possibility of benefits being cut under an executive order from the president after negotiations in Congress collapsed. News Channel 3's Jake Ingracia joins us live tonight at 11 with what those out of work here at home are saying tonight. Jake.
Karen, good evening. And politics aside, one Valley man who's unemployed says tonight that this has been frustrating to see play out. Tens of millions are hanging in the balance, just hoping more relief is on the way.
Things were moving along just fine. We were getting ready to have one of our busiest months at work, and then the pandemic hit.
Corey McIntyre's job at Red Jeep Tours screeched to a halt in mid-March. Like tens of millions of others, he's been collecting that $600 per week unemployment benefit ever since.
We have house payment, insurance, cell phone, utilities.
He says it would have been a challenge to juggle his expenses without that extra federal relief.
Didn't have to dip into our savings or our retirement, which was the goal that we wanted to not do.
But all that could change after negotiations for the next round of coronavirus relief fell apart in Washington last week.
Amid inaction, President Trump stood up for every American who, through no fault of their own, needed relief.
The president taking executive action over the weekend, taking money from FEMA to offer an extra $400 in weekly unemployment benefits, with states chipping in $100. McIntyre says that could strain unemployed people, especially those living paycheck to paycheck.
Any interruption in income, whether it be from the government or from a job, that's tough. It's really tough.
He's disappointed by the political gridlock in Washington that's played out. His benefits ran out nearly 3 weeks ago.
It's almost like they've forgotten who they work for.
And he says regardless of politics, he's glad the president stepped in.
I'm glad that he finally said, look, we're at a place where nobody's doing anything. I'm going to do something. My hope is that that would get Congress to work together and actually be able to solve this problem.
And McIntyre says that he's hopeful Red Jeep Tours will be back in business in the next month or so. Political opponents of the president tonight are challenging the constitutionality of his executive actions. Reporting live tonight, Jake Ingracia, News Channel 3.